Okay, I want to get this one out of the way. Well, I got it out before I close up for the night. Yeah, finally got this done. This is Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter Delta 7 variant, basically. Before they had I guess the other ones like the Jedi Interceptor, which look a little bit more like TIE fighters, right? But these are kind of cool, actually. Very sleek, dart-like or dagger-like, depending how you can see it. And this is where it's done with it. I think all the pieces that I wanted to do. I think they captured the stripes coming out of here pretty nicely. That's very, they're really complex shape, but to get the angles of that, if you looked at my other Anakin one that I did just prior, maybe I'll bring it down just to show and compare it later. Yeah, I think they look identical on the show, and so for the most part, the build is almost identical with Anakin's, as I mentioned. But I got the Republic logo right here. I put on the astromech, as well, of course, Plo Koon from the microfighter, and yeah, I think that completes the look of it. I think the only other thing is, I think I may do later is add like a white piece of vinyl sticker or something that comes up the back of this canopy to right about, maybe just right above or his head, right around this area, because this fin actually in the show, at least, it extends all the way and actually touches the back of the canopy. It's kind of flows right into it in a way. Can't really do that with the Legos, pieces, but I think to kind of simulate that connection that it might have, I might just add that stripe there later on, just to help complete the look a little bit. But this looks good. I think it looks sleek. I believe they did make a Plo Koon a long time ago, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm sure you try to find it, if you could find it and get it now, it would be quite expensive. I did borrow some other pieces from the microfighter to help finish this. Primarily, it was the thruster. As you recall, they gave me the wrong, or the market calls for the wrong colored thruster engine glow. They put like amber ones. It doesn't glow orange. It's supposed to be like a bright blue, just like Anakin's. So the way they connect, I had to make some changes. I used Plo Koon's, some of the parts that he had to basically build up this thruster, and it's using a different, kind of a smooth cap versus like a studded one, which is put on in reverse. I can't hold both of these at the same time, but if you look at the Anakin one, it's basically, it's just reversed. Like the smaller end goes in and the larger, I guess the anti-stud end sticks out, versus that's not the case. It's reversed, where the larger anti-stud is connected to it's basically like a clear blue pipe or stick that runs through here, and then that gets into like a connection to a spot inside here that's basically for like an axle, like it's got that plus sign, but that shape and size will fit right in there pretty tight. And I could have pushed it in more, like including this gray piece right here, but I didn't. I kind of like it sticking out. I didn't want it super recessed. It could have been, because if you watch the show, you don't really see the thruster on the outside of the ship much, like from any other angle. Just when you see it from more or less from the rear, the glow is kind of inside the engine more. But I didn't want to set it in that deep. I just wanted to still be able to see it. So this was taking a bit of creative artistic license, or artistic license to be more creative, and yeah, just build it up the way I thought it would look good. And I think it looks pretty good like this now. And it's not much look in the back. I think it does come with a flight stand, which I showed earlier, which I'll probably use. This is what the front landing gear looks like. It's kind of not centered, and it's just this, like, it uses like the skate piece, and you just more or less kind of balance it on a, you can see how it'll sit on a flat surface at kind of near the point, versus the rear have like these actual like feet that can angle a bit to accommodate, but it does sit well like that. And let me just bring this down slightly so you can see how that works. So overall, I like it. It has a good look. That's going to go to a scrap pile for my kids so they can use the parts. I don't think I need anything else from that right now. I only took, there was, I think it was, is it this piece? I think I took it off from the front to here because, yeah, the one that they came with was too loose. And so I had to replace that with the one from there. But other than that, I don't think I actually ended up borrowing too many pieces to fill in anything that was missing here. I kind of like how they did the blasters on top here. That's basically how it looks like. The only thing I might say is I might see if I might add a dark blue-gray strip down here, because if you look at the source material, there's like, it's kind of dark from, I guess, blaster fire coming off of these here, so there should be like a bit of darkness to it. So I might add that in later if I find the right piece. 3 studs long might be okay, but the corner of it might start to stick out a bit. I don't know how I feel about that. I would like to see if I can take 2 and the 3 stud and compare this, go with that. Which one might work better or look better. And there'll probably be a smooth piece. I don't think I want it studded. So it'll be like a smooth tile or plate, whatever you want to call it, and it'll just come out there on both sides. I think that's the only other added detail that I can think of. Oh, and lastly, there should be a Republic logo, I think, on this side too in the back, but I don't think I can find one that small to put here, and it's not a big deal. This main one's fine on the wing, and it is just on one side. That is correct. Because the stripes should actually meet towards this part, I may cut a piece of vinyl adhesive and to the right size, and just tape it over this and then down, and then add it on, of course, on the opposite side to mirror it correctly, and then maybe add another one coming off here to make like it's joining with this piece, just to connect the white design more back to the, where it should like emanate from, almost from the astromech droid. And this will be hard because just where it's at, and I don't think I'm going to bother with that, but I think I can add enough right in here, and conversely on that side to just kind of help complete that look. I'm curious if I might need to do that with Anakin's, but definitely on Plo Koon, I think that's what I'm going to do. Then it should be done, and you can put it on display. So turn it around. See, on this side it's pretty much the same, and this is right. There is like this weird, like, I don't think it's a thruster, but some sort of vent that's actually around this area, as you see on the show. And I guess it vents out something that causes this thing to be dark in this area, just kind of like that. Yeah, I think it looks nice and sleek, and this just looks infused right. Just a bit better than I think the actual Lego, official Lego ones are, which like the Anakin's, I feel like this section in the middle seems a little bit like raised and sitting up high a bit more than I think it should. And so I like this. This looks, looks more streamlined and sleeker, which really looks more like how it is on the show. Especially the front, they really pointed this out good versus most of the ones that they do. They don't come to this. I don't think they usually come to such a sharp point. They kind of do one of these numbers. And that's it. Just wanted to get this finally documented. And if and when I do get around to adding that last bit of detail, which, did I say, was probably going to be the stripes on this, and just for on this part of it, then that's it. I'll just do that will be a quick update. All right, thanks for watching. Oh, it's a quick comparison. Here's how it looks like next to Anakin's Aethersprite. Aethersprite? I can't pronounce it right now. His Azure Angel Starfighter, and you can see like a lot of it is the same as this. Just once you get around this area, the blasters, so he's got the ones quad cannons on the sides, the extensions, obviously, the tail is longer, and of course the engines underneath here, and these, I call them canards, and there's these extra wings that kind of come out. It's differently done than this. I'm not entirely sure to say this is super accurate either, but I don't know, I think overall the look is much better than that. They just didn't get the striping right. I think on this one it looks too much. It's just straight across more like that versus it fanning out more, which looks a lot better, in my opinion. And yeah, you can tell it's from the same designer, obviously, and he has several other variants for the other Jedis as well, which is pretty cool. But these are the main two that I think I'm going to focus on. I have Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, the actual Lego one, which seems like it looks better. I'm not too offended by that, I guess. I'm okay with it. I don't think I want to bother making one more of these just for Obi-Wan. I think it'd be okay to pair it or put it nearby in a Lego display case. It'll be what it is. All right, that's all. Just wanted to show these two, just in case you're wondering like how they compare to each other, side by side. And yeah, not bad for, I don't know, I think these were roughly $20, if not less. I don't know. The prices on AliExpress vary from time to time. Sometimes I'll have a sale and sometimes I won't. Yep. All right. Thanks for watching.